You look
Well,
you look very. I want to say sinister in that picture because it's like you're smiling very heavily, and it's like you have a dragon that's like
Well,
on your shoulder.
it's actually accurate. Like I do have like fangs. People are like, "Oh, you look like a vampire." It's like, well, in real life, I actually just have fangs, basically.
Oh, so you are a Time Lord, literally.
I guess so. I didn't want to let that out here on the cast, but
Yeah.
I can't lie if I'm asked.
You signed the
That's the
NDA.
rules.
yeah,
Yeah.
fine. So there seems to be a spectator bug,
Oh,
or
oh,
is
just
just
have a
is this?
part of the game.
Oh man, Rope Coach is being announced by the game itself.
I think
The
this is
innkeeper just
entry-
does it.
I think this is like the special microtransaction that you can pay for the Lifecoach entry to a game.
Yeah.
The rope burns down, the game starts.
Like Medivh has the crows that appear, and Lifecoach just has
Yeah.
the rope that burns, and then he appears in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, explodes. Oh yeah.
All right. Turns out there was an issue on one side of the spectating. I'm not sure what that was. This is Tiddler's hand. All right. So it seems like he's playing Patience still. We don't know what Life Coach was playing. Actually, did we see anything? No, just the rope.
He is playing the rope. That's his fundamental strategy with all decks.
Oh, I love
Okay.
that class. I was really hoping that they would bring that to Hearthstone. Oh, okay. Never mind. We actually do have the POV.
Oh man, imagine that minion that says like +1 attack for each second left in the turn. So you just interact with the time left on the
How
rope.
about -1 health for each second taking a turn? That would be great.
And it starts with 5, so you really have to rush.
I actually was really disappointed in a recent league that I was playing, where Lifecoach was also in the league, but he wasn't in my group. I fully intended to just play Nose Dormu in every single one of my decks against him the week that I played him in
that'd
the
be
league.
great.
Yeah.
It
Perfect for a league
glorious.
match too.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been glorious.
Yeah, for sure.
The entire Celestial should have brought at least 2 decks with his Dormu.
I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can play
just target
you know,
Lifecoach every single time.
Yeah, exactly. You just have Nose Dormu in all of your decks. How can you possibly lose to Nihilum?
Yeah, eventually they're gonna. Oh my god, this is the best in Conquest. You can't lose. You're eventually gonna win with them. Oh man.
Because Lifecoach will continue to bring Patron. And you have to just drop in those Dormu. And Recombobulator everything that 9 mana.
But seriously, I'm talking super serious here. How competitive could that be?
I mean, super serious. I don't know. The thing is, it's still a nine mana minion, so and you have to draw it. So there's gonna be lots of games where it's even if you can totally wreck one of his turns or 2 of his turns with it, you may have already lost by that point in the game.
Yeah. You could also use Emperor Thorson to make it a few mana points cheaper, but
You
generally
could
speaking,
innervate it out,
absolutely.
wild growth innervate, that makes things a bit smoother.
All right. Well, we figured out what sort of decks we wanted in, but
Yeah. Now the hard part, making it actually work and good. In the process, Lifecoach here stuck on a little bit of an impasse. He doesn't necessarily want to easily part ways with the Fiery War Axe. He could Deathbite down this Frothing Berserker, or he could just leave it alone, or use Inner Rage to get rid of it. Do you find there's one line of play that you like the most here, Tiddler?
my inclination, I went to play the Inventor and probably attack and Enrage it is what I imagine I would do. But Frothing Berserker is just a really powerful minion, and you don't. Oh, he just attacks it and does not Enrage it. Okay, I can see that too. I guess with only having 1 health left on it, it is very vulnerable to his hand, which already contains the 2 unstable ghouls. One sort of awkward thing here is that if Tiddler does just Deathbite that down, he's going to still need to use additional resources to kill it, and he's going to get hit for the 4 damage. But that's not that big a deal because it does at least turn the battle rate in his hand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, why? I'm actually even confused in the beginning why you dropped Frothing Berserker that early on. But I suppose his hand was looking really weird, so he just ended up going for whatever board presence he could get. Because that is also another key element to victory. Whoever can seize commanding board control early on can pressure the opponent out.
Yeah, I feel like in Patron, though, it very often comes down to the patrons more so than anything else, whereas you'll have other matchups where the Frothings are going to be much more impactful. And like Kalento, for instance, he drops Frothing very frequently, let's say against Handlock, and if the Handlock doesn't have the answer, that's it. The game's over. So you're forcing the opponent to have the answer, and if they don't, then you're at least probing. In this instance, I think he might have been trying to probe for Deathbite, but Lifecoach gave no information.
I mean, here, the amount of damage that you take it's relevant in these games. Taking that 4 damage here because it does come down to sort of many times an explosive burst turn or 2 turns over which you're taking damage from Brim Patrons. And right now it looks like Lifecoach doesn't want to. Oh, interesting. This is all right. He got the 1 hit there, and now he's going and just playing the Death Spite anyway. So just took 8 damage. That's kind of interesting. I wonder what he was hoping to draw, that he didn't want to play the Death Spite to overwrite his axe last turn, but then decided to play it this turn.
That was a really interesting move. I was not anticipating just equipping a Death Spite and attacking there.
Oh,
he does have
the Coin Emperor. That's what it is. There we go.
It does let him do that, which is quite relevant given the game state. But at the same time,
he still can do that next turn too. The same exact move, but equip that Spite and then Inner Rage kill it. I guess he does have Death Spite too.
He also could have just played the Death Spite last turn. It wouldn't have.
Yeah, you're right. It would have been except he wouldn't play the Gnomish, but then
he would have got to cycle a little bit further through his deck with the Gnomish Inventor. I am by no means a Patron expert. I've literally played like 2 games of the deck. So,
oh man,
I like how it's 2 games of everything because you have one game where you're like, all right, I'll try it one more time, and the second game's like, no.
I mean, in a lot of cases, I'll play decks because I want to get some sort of familiarity for the play patterns they have when I do play against them. Even if it's not a deck that I'm playing all that much myself. And I do think that playing on the side of a deck that even if you're not necessarily planning on playing it competitively has a lot of value.
No, definitely getting that information for the the tempo plays, the small turn 3, turn 4, the various options that open up to you. Just looking at those will give you insight when you play against them.
This is a really big Emperor Thorison for Tiddler here. He gets to reduce the cost of double Whirlwind, which is huge, going from 1 to 0, and then the the Warsong Commander rather, and a Battle Rage. So he has lots of powerful combo pieces that he's now enabled to be able to play for free, or for cheaper, and in some cases free. And still has the coin, which is actually also a big deal because it can give him that much more of a big combo turn.
Yeah, absolutely. And also one thing it does do too is it creates this priority to remove it on your opponent's turn. And if he wanted to play Emperor, for example, he can't necessarily do that without giving up a lot. And in this case, it's like Lifecoach will prioritize it. He falls that much farther behind in tempo. It's not as good of a turn to play Emperor Thorison. And that's why some of these mirrors, especially if you look at Druid versus Druid, the person that can get ahead in some of those board positions in tempo by playing Emperor Thorison really puts his opponents in an awkward spot.
I mean, Lifecoach has no good answer to Emperor here. I mean, he can use multiple resources to deal with it. Like, here he has to Inner Rage Whirlwind to kill.
He wants to get that Emperor,
and then plays his own, which is okay. Yeah, but he just used a lot of resources, and now doesn't really have nearly as many of the valuable things in his hand to be able to enable. He does still have the Warsong plus Frothing Berserker. Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. Not to mention that he can answer the Emperor right now and
actually,
be able
I think
to build.
that's game. I think. Yeah, goodbye.
That's
it. Yeah, it's 6 times 3 plus the weapon. That's it. That's.
He could actually just attack face, right?
Yeah, it's over.
Oh wait,
4.
Wait, what?
He attacks face. He's at 17, and then he gets another patron.
6 patrons.
Whirlwind gets 2 more patrons.
He's got it. He has to do it. No, don't miss lethal Tiddler.
I don't know what's happening.
Tiddler, don't do it.
No,
he's coining Whirlwind for. Okay, he's gonna Battle Rage.
I guess. I mean, he's got it pretty much already with the Death Spite trigger.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain this ends up being at least close to lethal.
No, it is lethal. I'm pretty convinced that it is. Like,
also, I don't know about you, but that rope seems to be burning a little too fast for my tastes. I'm all for hurrying up, but that was really quick rope burn.
Did he miss lethal because of the rope, or was there just no lethal? Because I thought he had like 12 more damage coming right in from those patrons. Oh wow!
Oh, it's a 3/3 that didn't attack.
Yeah, there's a 3/3
my god!
Not going.
Oh wow!
Well, does that change? Well, the ghouls can
his face. He is seriously just literally face palming right here.
Zale style. Yo, how many of those missed lethals will we get on Patreon this tournament? This is just...
Yeah. More importantly, how many easy montages will Disguised Toast have of people missing these lethals?
And
Yeah.
can Lifecoach win right here? I mean, he has Warsong, Frothing, Double, and
You know,
Stable.
you've got a
Oh,
point,
man.
actually. You have a
I
point,
didn't
but
think
there's
about
no...
I
that.
actually think this game might just be over now. Like the other way.
I can't even fathom
Whoa, this has so much potential to be crazy epic now.
You know what, Trollden? You got your work cut out for you. Actually, yeah, I think this is gonna be, what, another
Yeah,
10
he
damage?
keeps spawning more
About 7
patrons
million
with
damage.
the unstable ghoul. They keep dying and spawning.
So he just queued up the actions and passes and he wins the game.
he got it! He got it! He's already fist pumping. He knows he got it because the skull mark hit over the face.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Lifecoach stealing that win over from Tiddler. Like, this is just a pure steal. It feels dirty to do it, but then you're like, you know what? The rope has had me before. It will have you now. Oh, man.
Better smile, Lifecoach. You're on patron camera. Woo! Look at that. 31 damage for the Berserker.
I mean, that is
game.
really,
Lifecoach
really
is
tough
done.
for